Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we're back with Tank. And if you watched the last video, you know that we were attacking the robot repair facility of Canyon City. So here we are with part 2 of the attack on Canyon City. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy crap. That thing is a turret that fires rockets. That's what that is. That there's the real deal. That there is the real deal. Okay. So this might be one of them. This might be one of them there. Like I just said, I'm gonna have to save these. So what I'll probably do actually here is go into turn-based mode, and so we're gonna run Tank out there. He'll take some attrition, and I'm gonna run everyone else out there so I can kind of pummel it with some attrition. How does that sound? Let's get everyone who can do stuff. Let's get Stitch back here. Don't want Stitch to die. Okay. Charge! Whoa! Okay. That is ridiculous. Okay. The turret's damaged, actually, surprisingly enough. So let's kind of get over towards it. And then let's get our people out here. I'm a little worried about this turret over here firing at them. I didn't quite consider that very thoroughly. So yeah, I hope this is potentially not the most ideal way to do this. This is quite possibly not the ideal strategy here. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Look at this. While comical. Kabam! Bam! Boom! Man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Oh shoot, no, stop, stop. Ah! That was not ideal. I'm gonna move Tank kind of in a this-early direction. I know this-early is totally a word. So how many action points do I actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. I'm gonna move. I want to use 5. So I can use like 2 stim packs. Well, I'll use one of those, and 1 actual stim pack. Of course, I am kind of concerned about this guy changing his hostility. I probably shouldn't have moved Tank yet, because I kind of need him to be the focus, the focal point, as it were. That's not gonna work. That's not really gonna work either. That'll work. Oh shoot. I need to, there. So they should be firing in that direction, which should hopefully, well, shoot. No, that guy's minigun bursts are still going to hit my party. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, hopefully they can weather another onslaught, as it were. They've all got power armor, and Cookie's got pretty good resistance, too. Okay, first of all, I want to be at as close to full as possible, in case they slip one past the goalie, as they are wont to do. Bam! Bam! Reload! What do I have here? I've got 8. So if I move up 2... Nice. Kablamo! Just get them into position, kinda. That ought to do the trick. Doing pretty good. Of course, that turret isn't really doing anything right now. I'm not really sure what all it's got. I'm gonna get Cookie into position, but as of right now, probably just gonna hold off with her. Probably gonna hold off. It looks like that one is perhaps they only had a couple of rounds apiece, which would be nice. I still don't want to put it into real time just in case it starts spitting out rockets faster than I can react. Okay. So that got a little hairy, you know? Not gonna lie, that got a little hairy. Okay, I don't think it ran out of rockets. I do not think it ran out of rockets. I'm gonna grab just like, I don't know, 10. I don't really. Okay, I'm gonna grab them. I don't really use very many rockets, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue really. I've only used like, gee whiz, these guys were packing some serious firepower. Hey, I mean, serious firepower. So it looks like possibly the little ladder thing that went down and over here, maybe it popped up over here. So maybe you had like a chance to hit this switch, which maybe turned the turn the turrets off, which would give like a normal person a chance here. But you know, we're not normal. We are the party of Tank and company here. We don't do things the normal way here. We're freaking hardcore. You're not hardcore unless you live hardcore. And the legend of the Rent was way hardcore. Okay, I'm gonna flip the switch, see what happens. Holy crap! Stop running! Oh, stop running! Why do I just freak out when things start to blow up? Maybe because really bad things have happened in the past when things have started to blow up. Get Boomer up here before everybody dies. Okay. Stitch, require your assistance yet again. Okay, not sure what that did. You know, but I flipped the switch. I am assuming that that is what that does. It probably deactivated. So this is number 6. So this is I'm assuming that this is was the climactic power node. I probably just got, this is probably the hardest one. I'm hoping that was the hardest one because that was actually pretty intense. That was pretty daggum intense. I can't imagine that there'd be one too much tougher than that. Let's get everyone out of the way of this door before I freaking open it and get everybody slaughtered. This is a nice facility here. Look at this thing. Pristine. Whoa! Stunned. Okay, let's get my people in here. Pacify this. Whoa. Fall back. Fall back. They're getting hurt. Tank isn't. Well, Tank is actually getting hurt. But Tank is able to weather it. That thing's got a lot of hit points. I'm sending in the cookie. The cookie's gonna take care of it. Yeah! Get him, Cookie! Light that fool up! That thing is seriously tough. Very seriously tough. That thing was not fooling around. Not one bit. Not one bit. This mission is not fooling around one bit. So now I did not see like anything emanating from the pacification bot that was stunning them or doing that damage to them, but you know, I'm assuming that it had some kind of you know, beam or aura or something that that did that. Whoa! Okay. Whoa! Alice, now I think we've got a... Oh shoot, head. I think we've got a actual legitimate sunbeam Gatling laser type situation going on here. Now, I'm curious to see what we're dealing with here. 42 to 64. So, let's see, if I give that to Ed, does that would actually allow Ed to shoot twice in a turn if he had to. Could potentially do that. And, that would allow me to give Cookie... I just dropped this, I just dropped those rockets. Not really any point in carrying those guys around. And I got a bunch of these stim packs. I'm just going to pop a couple of them here. Pop in some stim packs. Alrighty. Still want to... Probably a good idea to keep Cookie on... not... Well, now, actually, I'm rethinking this. Because the reason I'm rethinking this is due to, yeah, I'm completely reevaluating this entire situation here. Situation reevaluated. And I will explain why right now. For the time being, though, Alice can, or Cookie can keep that other ammo, because Alice is doing fine with this gun. But, here's the reason. So, Tank's energy resistance is only 55. So, these weapons right here, since they're only firing one projectile, are much less likely to hit Tank. But this Gatling laser would be hitting him because it's burst fire. So he would be taking considerable damage from that weapon. So that's not really a very good idea in my book. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, let's get these. Whoops, let's get them in here. Man, that thing's got a lot of... Okay. Let's get Cookie in here. Let's get Cookie in here. That thing's got a lot of hit points. Just didn't want to have to wait for that. Didn't want to have to wait for that nonsense. Let's check to see if I had anything on it. Negative. Alright. I'm getting a little trepidatious here. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I thought Tank was knocked out for a second. But Tank is pretty hurt. I'm going to go ahead and pop one of his, just to be safe. I don't like taking risks at this point. Alice has taken some considerable attrition here. Considerable attrition. Door down there. Number 2 down. Let's go ahead and I'll have Ed grab some micro, or are they microfusion cells? Yeah, microfusion cells. There we go. You got a bunch of them now. Gee whiz. They have a lot of them. Well, we are stocked up now. I kind of want to explore the rest of this facility. Because like I said, you know, keep your eyes open for other, you know, opportunities and things like that. Whoa! What is this? So now that makes me think that this other power node could be back online. It probably is. So I bet what you have to do is clear out all the enemies, and that's probably why they gave you all the remote det packs. That's probably what's going on there. So Boomer will have to reset charges at each one, and then you probably have to detonate them all simultaneously, and then that would make it so, presumably, so they can't repair themselves. That's my guess. But I have been wrong many times before. If you've been watching this series, you know that that is an accurate statement. In fact, you know that I get... Oh, they got another power node in here. So we got 2 power nodes in this building, at least. There's going to be some guys in here, I bet. There we go. Now we got a terminal over there. So probably get Ed to use that, I would imagine, since he's got a pretty high science skill. Okay.
This is Third Scientist Lewis. Things are going from bad to worse. We should have installed more backup systems for the calculator. The irony is that the committee members that voted on Vault Zero's backup system budget cuts are now all dead. But it gets worse. 63% of Vault Zero's population is now dead, while 15% of the living are now severely brain damaged and can no longer care for themselves. My frustration builds with the fact that I can't even get into the calculator's chamber anymore due to lack of authorization. If only first scientist Napstarsky or second scientist Jones had survived instead of me, they might have been able to repair the electro-organic linking terminal. And who knows? They might even have saved Vault Zero. I'll do what I can, but so far, it really looks like a...
Huh. Okay, so I can't really do much with that. Oh, I think I already looted both of these. Don't really need another minigun at this point. I guess I need to have Boomer start planting the explosives. Probably don't need her to open the door to the room, though, in case there is a hostile entity in there. That could be an unfortunate. Shoot them! Good job. Alright, I'll send in Ed to interact with this terminal.
Good question, Dr. Jones. I would be happy to explain why we're taking the path less traveled when compared to mundane computer systems. One advantage the calculator has over normal computers is the electro-organic linking terminal. Our tests conclude that the CPU can share tasks and receive data from pseudo-cryogenic stored brains that are maintained in an oxygenated tank. These brains are currently that of lab rodents, but our calculations indicate that human brains can be preserved in the same fashion. The brains will be fed specifically formulated nutrients to sustain suspended life. In turn, they will assist the calculator's CPU in vault management, including life support, food production and distribution, pacification robot protocol, and Vault Zero defenses. This neural network will also assist in Vault Zero's primary function, to initiate mankind's post-war rebirth. When outside temperature, radiation levels, and poison particle counts return to acceptable levels, Vault Zero will remotely activate the Exodus protocol, which will initialize the integration of all Vault dwellers onto the planet's surface. The brains are to be harvested from a select group of geniuses that were chosen by committee for their skills and their cute haircuts.
Ah, she made a joke. Stitch and Cookie leveled up. Cookie. More big gun skill. Stitch, I will deal with you later. Okay, so my theory here, which, see, now my I don't want to waste, because I do have a considerable number. Whoops. I do have 16. But I don't want to, you know, because if I plant them all and then I find out that that is not exactly how I need to do it, then that could be problematic. If I do end up needing them and then I don't have enough and I need to do it a certain other way, so I'm going to hold off on planting them for the time being. But that's my theory right now. It's my running theory.
Committee rules 30-3 in favor of streamlining Vault Zero's computer backup system costs from $24 billion to $2.3 billion. These cuts will take place immediately. This ruling was based on the dwindling chance for actual nuclear war taking place, along with much-needed pay increases to senior committee members. Furthermore, the subterranean vault compartments that were designated for backup computer and life support systems will now be renovated for senior vault personnel leisure facilities. The committee has a construction agenda that must be finalized by mid-March. The new facility options are as follows. Several top-quality restaurants with 10,000 square feet of cold storage, 7 smoke rooms with piano bars, and 2 subterranean hunting grounds stocked with rare animals purchased from world-renowned zoos. All of these are feasible, but require an additional $12.4 billion, which can be acquired by.
I want to know how it can be acquired. It sounds like a reasonable allocation of funds. That's certainly how I would build a vault. I mean, legitimately, if you gotta live underground for like really long time, I mean, you've got to have smoking parlors, and you've got to be able to kill rare game. Rare and exotic game must be killed. It's got to happen. I still haven't encountered like a power sledge. That'd be a lot of fun. Would be a lot of fun. I got a lot of skill points here to allocate. Dink. There we go. Makes me feel like I did something. So we have reached the roof. Does not appear that the roof is useful for anything. Now, is this room useful for anything? Whoa! Tank! For crying out loud, don't die. Good job. Good job, men. You have done well. Oh, why did I send Cookie? Cookie is nearly full of crap. In the literal sense, not the figurative sense. Although probably the figurative sense as well. That was not what I intended to do. Okay. So... No! Oh my god. Okay, so as you can see, my game just crashed, so that's as good a stopping point as any. What I'll do is load the game, play it back until this point, and then in the next video I'll pick up playing from right about here, and then play the rest of the video will look, just like I have picked up from this point. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll pick up here next time.